ごきげんよう、金が人形と申します。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Yes. Hi. How are you? Happy Friday. Hope everybody's doing well today. I hope you're having a great day. You, the viewer, whatever you're doing, I'm hoping you're having a good
Hi.
time. This is our pilot episode of Fishing for Fashion.
It's fashion meets.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and I am your hostess with the mostest, King Ningo. And for today's episode, this week we have a lovely guest, one of my younger Sunni sibs by about one gen, I believe. Super
Yeah,
adorable,
that
super
sounds right.
cute, questionably competent. Please welcome Fit Bunny.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah, hold your
Hi, I'm
applause,
Flip.
everybody. Hold your applause.
Hi, I'm Flip. I do things on the internet. Yes.
Yeah,
I am in fact questionably competent.
I really appreciate that with your Twitter handle, by the way. I think it's cute. I was really curious about what it meant actually in terms of just like questionably competent.
Oh,
Um,
like in general at
in general,
life.
in life, aren't we all? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So without further ado, I mean we've already kind of dived deep into the naming and everything, but if you
Yes.
just like to introduce yourself again, you know what your preferred pronouns are and what
Mhm.
you do and what kind of content you like to make.
Yeah. Anyway. Hi. I'm Fip. I prefer Hibe, and I make a bunch of random different types of content. Lately it's been a lot of gaming, but in the future I would also like to make more like trading card game content and like model building content and like stuff like that.
Model
So
building like
crafty
Gunpla.
stuff. No, like models like I say model because it's kind of catch-all, but like
Mm-mm.
everything from like model tanks to like Lego um
Okay,
to like miniatures and things.
got
So
you.
yeah.
Okay, so it's not
Mhm.
just Gunpla out there in
Yeah.
terms of 3D models.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes,
Got it.
yes.
Duly noted. Okay, dope. Okay. Um,
It'd be great.
so I mean, I would say in terms of mutuals, VTubers, I know you pretty closely in terms of like my circle, my little bubble. Like
Yeah.
we are in fact siblings coming from the same art mother. So same
Yes.
art mother. That's Suni, of
Same mama.
course. Love her. In this case, there will be an edit somewhere later in the tag that's just gonna be like art mom, same person, Suni.
Yes.
I was like, no
Suni is
confusion
amazing.
about that. No confusion.
Suni is awesome. She does an amazing job.
Just a quick guess in game before we kind of get into the fashion. I kind of think I have an idea of what your fashion is, but if you don't mind, if I could guess, just like what I think with my personal knowledge of fashion, which isn't much. I'm not a fashion major. She's not a fashion major, you guys. Like she isn't she just really likes it. Um but yeah, if you wouldn't mind if I could just like throw out a few couple of things
Yeah,
and
go
see
for
how
it.
close I get.
Mm?
Okay, work. All right. So, just off the top of my head, off the bat, like I've seen your fit a couple times now, I think. I've saw your debut, which congrats by the way to your debut earlier in February, earlier this year. It was really adorable. It was really cute. I
Thank
got to
you.
know a lot more about you through that as well, so I'm really glad I got to be there and witness it. Um, but for me, it
Yeah,
reads
thank you.
very, like, I think just pastel Lolita, but not like
Mm.
sweet Lolita, if that makes sense, because sweet Lolita to me is very high femme and it's very
Mm.
well, very much like there's a lot of like frill to it. And I think
Yeah.
where you're giving is like a much more toned down version of like something that you can wear in your day to day versus like the Lolita fits that you see online so often that are a bit more like they're big,
Mm.
they're extra, they're a lot. It's like high drag, and you're giving like day drag. We give a lot of drag references here, so.
At her, slay her, sipping on that true tea, hunty. Gag.
Good to know. Sounds
Yes.
good.
But yeah, that's really what I see. But am I close to the mark? Am I am I hotter, colder? Completely missed it entirely?
Okay. So I am an enjoyer of Lolita fashion.
Yes.
So you're sort of right, sort of wrong. So basically, what I call
he says I'm mid. I'm mid, you guys.
Fine.
Okay. Oh,
That's not what I meant.
Work. Go
That's
on.
not what I mean. No. So you're sort of right because what I am wearing is a type of Lolita fashion. It's generally called oji, assuming I'm not completely butchering that, which I'm pretty sure I do all the time.
Oji.
Oji.
Fashion.
Thank you.
It's a prince.
Yeah. So yeah, it's called oji fashion, and it's a subset of Lolita fashion. And it's basically Lolita, but make it like shorts and like princely.
I've seen a lot of.
And there's like more gothic versions.
Yes.
There's more like elegant versions. But yeah, I'm like this. I like sweet oji. Oji. I'm never gonna learn how to pronounce that right.
Oji.
Yes.
But no, I love oji fashion.
But yeah, and the reason I say you're not entirely right is because it is technically a type of Lolita fashion or like Lolita adjacent, but technically Lolita. The reason I say you're not entirely right is because while oji is technically a subset of Lolita fashion, Lolita is technically also exclusively like dresses and skirts. There's a very specific silhouette that you want to achieve with Lolita.
Yeah.
I wear both in my personal life.
No, I love that. That's so cute. So nice to know it's like pretty like mid. Like you said earlier, mid. But
you were the one that said mid, that wasn't me.
Well, we'll take a look back later. But no, I really enjoy oji fashion. I don't see too much of it that goes into the pastel, so I think that's why I missed the mark on my part. I agree.
No, I mean, you're not wrong.
I agree. A lot of it definitely fits more like the gothic type, because I guess it is kind of like the mask Lolita aesthetic. If that's like where it fits in, like I guess if men or anyone a bit more like mask presenting wanted to venture into Lolita
it's
fashion,
like the masculine equivalent.
Yeah,
basically.
They would probably want to start with oji fashion first. Well, with that, we've kind of gotten into our second question of like, what are you wearing? But I would really love to know a little bit more about who are you wearing. In this case, being if you had a designer, who was that person? How, who was your art parent? We kind of dove into that too already a bit earlier. And then who's your rig parent? In VTubing, a lot of those terms are usually referred to like, papa or mama, but here on the channel, we don't assume pronouns, so everything is gender neutral until proven otherwise.
Yes. That's a good rule. I like it.
Thanks. Yeah. So whichever order.
My design was originally created as just like a regular old OC that I got very attached to and was like, well, now it's me. But the name of the artist that originally designed me and my outfit, my designer is Nifum Bris, Bris. I'm not positive how to pronounce it, to be honest, but she makes really cute art. I like it a lot, obviously. But yeah, she's the person that designed my outfit and my character, mostly. And then Suni kind of did some touch-ups and like added...
Suni's super great at that.
The details, because, yeah, Suni is amazing. But yeah, she added like the rabbit buttons on my shirt, and she kind of like cleaned up the hair accessories. I guess simplified it so that it's a little bit more art friendly.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then lastly, your rig parent, who kind of brought this all into life. Yes,
Muffy is amazing. Like, look at this. Ah.
One thing I've already mentioned this to you um post debut, but I did really appreciate how your rigger does something that I don't think a lot of riggers have ventured into yet, or if maybe just because there's not enough of those body types around, is how well they work with a non-binary body type that isn't so
Yeah.
hyper masculine or hyper feminine that a lot of VTuber models do tend to be. And nothing wrong with that, you know. You want to go for your
No,
hyper
I know.
mask, your hyper femme, like go off queen, king, do your thing. But like as someone who also sort of fits in that more like non-binary, like I identify as non-binary, I appreciate what your rigger does.
Yeah.
And I think they did an amazing job with what they did.
Yeah.
Definitely would love to see more of it in the future. I'm not complaining with the riggers out there. I love my rigger too. They did an amazing job, but it's just something I was noting just like immediately from your debut, like wow, they like really popped off on it. Like they did an amazing job.
Yeah, thank you.
Immediately from your debut, like wow, they like really popped off on it. Like they did an amazing job.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and Mafia is an amazing rigger. She's really good, especially like little details and things. Like the animation for like my drool toggle or like my sweat toggle, like it's all really well done.
Yeah.
And yeah, just the general body movement just feels really nice.
It's so good. Just go off. I mean, if you want to go further, like go for it.
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, well, one thing I will add is I can make my ears are like linked to my eyes and my eyebrows. So when I blink, my ears wiggle.
Oh, that's how that works. Okay, that's
and when
really cute.
When I like furrow my eyebrows, when I go like angry,
You might want to
my ears kind of like 1 second, I'm smiling.
Yeah.
My ears kind of fold back.
They're cute. I love it. It's such a good detail.
Yeah, I love the ears.
Well, now that we've kind of, you know, gone and shown our appreciation for, you know, designers, art parents, rigging parents, so on and so forth, just want to take some time to go full on into the ref, which we have right here.
Yes.
There we go. Ha! Transitions. I might make this just a little bit bigger just so that we can see it. You know, all these snacks and all are cute, but the reference, we're here for the visuals, you guys.
Yes.
And in this case, I want to make sure, you know, we can see Phip's design ref as closely as possible. Just want to confirm, is this by Suni who made this design ref? Love it.
Yes, this is
so
by
good.
Suni.
Always doing amazing work.
Yeah.
And now that we're getting a full visual of the fit and everything, I'm really curious, like, why you went this route with your model, why this fit, and what was the process to getting it all together? Because there's a lot of detail here. There's a lot of different colors. It's very asymmetrical, and it's cute. It's just really cute.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there's most definitely a lot of details. The shoes, so there's a lot of fun little references and details in my outfit. The shoes are actually based on a pair I have in real life, just different colors. So that's where those come from.
Yeah.
And like obviously I have the stickers all over. I've got the little garter. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
I mean, it's such a good fit. Who wouldn't be distracted?
But yeah, and there's just like a lot of detail to it. It's kind of one of those designs that at first glance looks simple, but then it has like a lot of details. But it's not like overwhelming. Like yeah, a lot of the added details are honestly Suni being amazing. The like the bow on the back of the hat, the little lace on the little back pockets.
Yeah.
And Suni also kind of brought out the different colors in the shoes. They were originally different colors, but they were so similar in shade that it was kind of hard to tell. So Suni kind of put more emphasis on that and like added bows and things. But yeah, a lot of the original design was a lot of being like, I like this piece of clothing. Please put it on here.
Yeah. And that was
Yeah.
something you spoke with to your designer on. Was that more like something that came like post design with Suni, or a little bit of like column A, column B?
A little bit of both, honestly. Yeah. A lot of it was, well, obviously the baseline was the original.
Yeah.
The original was actually like more bunny-like. Like I was like pink, so like implying like fuzz
Yeah.
or fur or whatever.
Yeah. So not as much blue, like with your turtleneck and the denim, or was everything kind of more pink in general?
Everything was a bit more pink in general.
Oh, okay.
So, but Suni kind of took the colors and then made them a little bit more different, I guess. Because I'm trying to think how to say it.
Would you say like she added some more like complementary colors to the whole fit?
Yeah, I guess. Complementary in the sense they look good together.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it was generally more pink, overall, like what would you say she added more of? Was it like more purples that she added, more blues?
It was definitely the purple. She really emphasized the purple quite a bit more. I like it a lot.
Yeah, no, I think it's really good. I didn't think too much about, like, I guess when I think of you aesthetically, like in terms of just like what's your primary color, pink certainly comes to mind for sure. So I think that's definitely, if that's your primary color there, I know in like some of your emotes that's like the main color you have, so you've certainly pulled that off quite well.
Thank you.
But the purples and blues I think really just tie everything together in a way that doesn't clash against it, and again doesn't make me forget like that your primary color at the end of the day is pink. And we love that.
Yeah, I like I really like the balance of colors and how Suni used them in my model. I think she did a really good job.
Yeah, shout out again to Suni.
Yeah,
yeah,
because the original designer, so the way she colors, it's it's stylized, I guess. So there's not a lot of like value differences. It's all very like pastel-y. And so, which is super freaking cute. But in terms of a VTuber model, you're gonna need something that has a little bit more contrast.
Yeah.
So Suni kind of took the colors and really emphasized them.
Yeah.
And kind of made them all a little bit more
basically
poppy.
Yeah, kind of just more translatable into like 2D.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Suni does really great work. I think she does an amazing job of like, well, she also does help with designing. That is one of the aspects she can contribute in. So I think, you know, even though she doesn't really have to, she kind of does put in like her everything into making like making your model and adding changes to it, which means, you know, whether you're expecting it or not, you may get some, you know, extra design features, which really honestly just work out in the end.
Yeah, no, she's really good at like designing in general.
Yeah. So you kind of mentioned earlier, like, your shoes are actually something you do have IRL.
Yeah.
So does anything else in your model bleed into your fashion and vice versa?
Wow. So I do actually wear a lot of, obviously work is stinky, so like on a day-to-day maybe not as much, but in general I do actually wear a lot of OG and Lolita fashion, primarily OG just because it's more practical.
Yeah.
Lolita is more for like special events, but I do wear a lot of OG in real life. Honestly, the majority of my wardrobe that isn't like dedicated to work is OG stuff. So there's a lot of blouses, a lot of frilly stuff. So I'd say my model honestly reflects my real life clothing fairly well.
Okay, so it's pretty much just like everything's kind of incorporated. The bleed through it's just like it's fully integrated across both sides. Like FIP 2D, FIP 3D, exactly the same. So there really isn't like there isn't really like a half and half or like a percentage to it. It's kind of just like all in a sense.
Yeah, I just kind of like, this is the sort of stuff I wear in real life too.
It works. No, I love that.
And it makes me feel cute.
Yeah. No, I think that's really great. I think something about VTubing that you get to see with people in this new medium. Like, it's VTubing is a pretty fresh medium, but you get to see a lot of a person through the model that they debut with.
Yeah.
Some people, it's not always a one-to-one, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think you get to see a lot of someone's perspective and image of themselves through their model too, because for those of us who kind of like take it and have those choices to like design almost pretty much anything, even those things that aren't exactly the most practical, you really just get to see a reflection of that person in an elevated format. And I think that's something we see very closely with your model. I don't want to be speaking for you, but
no, for sure.
I think I see it. I see it.
I'd agree. Thank you.
Yeah.
I really, really love how people can like express themselves and like wear things they wouldn't necessarily be able to or comfortable wearing in real life.
Yeah.
I really like it a lot. Like, you can wear outfits that make no sense as a VTuber.
Oh, totally.
You can put together all sorts of cool stuff. I love the creativity.
If I was so much more of like a fashion major, I hope there's like a fashion major somewhere in this sphere of just like, please, like, girl, man,
I'm
boy,
sure there
whatever,
is.
whoever you are, like, start something that's just like diving into some of these clothing, because like there's so many that it's like it's just not realistic. Or a cosplayer. Cosplaying, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen some people already make the cosplays for certain VTubers, and I'm just like, how did you do that? Why would you do that? And I'm sorry. That's kind of it. That's really my consensus about it sometimes. But that's just like cosplay in general. But you see, I feel like you see it go ham in VTubing too, just as much.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool ones. There's so much detail in some VTuber outfits.
Yeah, there's so many. I hope to get as detailed one of these days. But speaking of details, what are some details you and your model really enjoy? Like, what's some things that, you know, you really like, but not some people would notice at first glance? Because, I mean, the details here are extravagant. There's many. I mean, I got to see a couple of them in your stream, but were there any maybe in your debut that you kind of just missed or you never got the chance to mention? Or was there something that you're just like, I don't think this gets enough like shout outs, like I don't think this gets enough highlights and I want people to notice it, like this is amazing, this is like a lot of work, like this is great? Or it's just you just like it, you know? That's all that matters at the end of the day. If you like it, you like it.
Okay, so not technically part of my outfit, but if you zoom in to the like little barrettes on my hair,
okay, let's try to get into
each of them,
let's try to get into it.
Yes,
we're gonna like bring the image up real close. Okay, that's as big as it gets, so we're gonna like we're gonna get up close and personal with the reference here. Alrighty, here we go. We're up close. We're as close as we can get. Okay. The closest. Otherwise, I'd have to like zoom you in, and I don't know if like if we want that today. We can if we need it.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think this is small.
It's not big enough. It's not big
okay.
enough. No, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
No, it's not okay. We'll
make it work. We'll make it work.
You should really just drag me.
All right. Drag me the next way. Okay, we're doing it. We're really getting closer, guys. Is it close enough?
No.
Work.
Keep going.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Keep going on my hair.
We're getting really up close and personal, you guys.
Yes. Okay.
Never before seen.
Should be able to see it now. Okay.
Okay.
You see that little blue barrette above my pink bow? I can talk colors.
Oh, this one?
It's got a sparkle. It's got its own sparkle.
Let's try to get closer to it.
It's like this is such a silly really detail, close. But it makes me happy.
This is exactly what we want to see here on the channel today. Exactly what we want. Because I wouldn't have known this. Would you? I was like, none of us would have known this.
It's a really silly tiny detail, but I love it. It makes
It's
me
so
happy.
cute. I actually love that.
It's
Did
just really
that had
respectful.
to get rigged, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, it like moves
Okay.
and stuff.
Pop off.
Yeah, I
Pop
don't know
off.
if you can, if you like watch it for a while, it kind of like fades and brightens.
No, I love that.
Yeah, so
Oh
like
my
the
gosh, that's
amount
so
of
nice.
detail, the amount of detail.
Solid sparkle. I had to
Mhm.
like take a look at chat real quick, and I was like, solid sparkle from Sly. I was
Solid
like, I agree.
sparkle.
Solid sparkle.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, I think we should probably bring this back a little bit.
You can zoom me back out. But yeah, yeah, it's just a little detail I like a lot. Where there's like a hole in my hat. Official canon. If there's art of me, it needs to have the hole in the hat because it was custom made.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because my ear fits through. My ear wouldn't fit through if there wasn't a hole in it.
Yeah, that was I think was that a feature? We talked about this. I remember. Was it Suni that added that in with the hole, or did you insist on it?
Something Suni was gonna like draw the hat so that it was like normal and like in front of me. I was like, no hole.
No. There must be hole.
So now there's a hole in the hat. Thank you, Suni.
Yeah, it's really cute. I don't see a lot of. Maybe I do see it a couple times, but it's not like the most common thing. I've seen it a couple times, but I don't see it on bunny ears as much. Or if I do, it does tend to come out in a way of like both ears have like a hole, not one ear. So I think it's really adorable.
Thank you. I like it a lot.
10 out of 10 for me.
It's funny. I like it. It makes me laugh.
Yeah.
And I also really like my little bunny buttons on my shirt. You can sort of see them.
Oh yeah. We just like we'll cut back to it. I think when we were zooming in a lot, we definitely have enough takes later, so we'll just pop back into
put them
it.
back in,
Post production, so much editing to do. I can't wait.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. You're okay. No worries about it.
But yeah, my buttons. That was another Suni detail. Is that my buttons are shaped like bunnies. They're not just regular round buttons. They're little bunny heads, and it's really freaking cute. And
really cute.
like the stickers, I've got a ton of stickers. I just can't show you them because I don't want to get banned. But yeah. But yeah, I'm like covered in stickers.
Fishing
There's like ones
for
on my
fashion
tummy.
will remain family friendly.
Anyway, but yeah, I've got like stickers on my tummy that you could see if I was able to take my shirt off, but of course I can't. Ooh, what I can do though is I can take my sleeves off. Because I can take my top off, and then I can take my where's the sleeves?
Oh yeah, the tank top. Oh my god.
So yeah, you can see some of the yeah, you can see some of the stickers.
The best type of turtleneck is a sleeveless tank top turtleneck.
Agreed.
No qualms about it. It's like the most. It's such a gay thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, isn't it just the best though?
I love them. I love them so much.
It's so cute. And I really like how yours is like a little bit more scalloped rather than a traditional turtleneck. It really does add, like, kind of circle back to the Lolita fashion all over again. So, again, really great detail. It's ribbed as
that was
well,
another
so super
Suni.
cute.
Yes.
Yeah, and like the texture is very visible, which I think is like not what I
super freaking detail.
Not what I was expecting. With like, you know, what is basically just, you know, 2D art, but you know, work.
Yeah, no, it's really well done. It's really well done. I like it a ton.
Yeah, when it gets to summer, you should definitely like bring this out more. I think it would be a great feature. It's definitely warming up over here where I'm at, so we're definitely getting close to no jacket season for sure.
Oh, and another detail people don't usually see. I can take my gloves off and I actually have pink nail polish. I don't know if you can see that.
And we might have to move you up a little bit. Let's see. Or can I just make my job easier and just nope. I was about to move up both of us and I was like, and then I just realized, oh wait, the window just isn't that big enough for it. So what we're gonna do is just, you know, move you up a little bit. You should be able to just scoot me a little. Yeah. You shouldn't have to open that. I don't know why it does that.
Does it open it for you?
No, I can't just seem to open and like click on you without it. But I do like the
Weird.
detail. Is it just a solid pink? I'm like
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
just
look
pink.
closely.
Yeah. Yeah, I got pink nail polish. It's
Do you
another
typically
detail you
wear
don't
nail
really.
polish IRL too, or just like, nah,
No.
this is something this is just something I want to do for me.
Yeah. Well, that was actually a Suni thing that
Hmm.
she added the nail polish. I was like, that's super cute. I like it a lot.
I love it. I think it's
So yeah,
great.
it's another detail that people don't necessarily see as often, but
Maybe when it
yeah, for
warms up
my
a little bit more.
yes, and my outfit is like super customizable. Um I can like take off, as you can see, like my sleeves and my top, and I can like take off my shoes or my socks. I can take them off like individually. So theoretically, if I got a future outfit, I could like have different shoes,
Yeah.
and I can like take my hat off. I actually look a lot different without my hat.
It doesn't look
I've been
honestly.
told.
Really? I think it's pretty solid.
But yeah,
Like it kind of just
I
looks.
don't necessarily mean a bad way.
Yeah, I was like, it's not
It's just
that different, but I
different
can kind
vibe.
of see what people mean.
Yeah, a little bit different vibe, especially if I
Mhm.
like take my top off too.
Yeah, no, it's a super different vibe. I think because like it's all blue, it definitely gives a totally different outfit, but in a very good way.
Yeah,
It's still
yeah.
just
So
like
yeah,
it all goes together because it's all the same shade of blue. I really like how different each of the textures are. This is such a like
yeah. Suni did amazing.
yeah, it's translated so well. And it's not something I really expected. Maybe because like I don't have the exact same textures as like the textures you have on yourself. But these are it's really a nice feature that you have across your entire outfit where if you're
Thank you.
really looking at the whole outfit, you can see textures, like very different textures across each part of your outfit, from like your hat to your turtleneck to your jacket cardigan to like the denim shorts, even the frill that's on the denim shorts to like your socks. Like this is a very much like someone who's just into clothing of like if I was someone who wanted to make these things, I can kind of get an idea of just like what type of fabrics I'd want to like pull together for each of these. Like
Yeah, it makes
obviously
sense.
your turtleneck is probably a little bit more ribbed. The shorts are denim. Cardigan might be like more of like a knit. I mean, that's something you could think of for yourself. Would you ever like want to make this for yourself or try to like put these pieces together in real life, like find something really similar?
In theory, for sure, I just can't sew.
Yeah, I mean,
to be honest,
it's hard. It's such a. I'm not a professional sewer either. For
well, I
professional
can't.
sewers, shout out to you, cosplayers.
Yeah, you're
always.
amazing.
So amazing.
Yeah, no, if I like had the skills, I would 100% wear this in real life. I just don't have those abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of these days. I mean, if worst case scenario, just get rich enough to get someone else to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Sub to FIP.
Sub to FIP, send them money so that they're able to get, so you can see both 2D FIP and actual 3D FIP. No 3D debut needed, or no 3D modeling needed in this case.
Yeah. Also sub to Kingyo, by the way.
Thanks. Well, I feel like we've gone so deep into the details, which I really enjoyed. I really had a lot of fun with it. Kind of switching gears a little bit. This is probably the question that like I'm really interested to get your opinion on. Which is our hot takes times. This is kind of the only question that I think is probably the least neutral of them all. Hot takes. It's basically just kind of where, you know, we get your hot take on what's an overrated trend in VTuber fashion you like gone, you know? Just delete it, Bald. She's old. We want her gone. We want her dead. We want her out of 2024. Yeah, would love to know. The floor is yours. This is a safe space. It doesn't even need to necessarily be something within VTuber fashion or something just in fashion in general you've seen, but because this is the VTuber channel, I would really be interested in what's like. What's something you see in a lot of people's designs that you're just like, just kind of overrated. It's a bit much.
That's actually hard to answer because honestly, I really like a lot of the stuff I see. I really like the athletic, whatever it's called, like the tactical whatever with like excessive belts and pockets. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I like it. You just gotta like make it fun and like add cool colors. Just make it a little bit interesting. I think my biggest, the thing I like, the one thing I don't like as much is when people have like very uninteresting color combinations.
Okay.
So like
examples. Elaborate on that
like,
for me, please. I would love to know more.
Like nothing wrong with those people as streamers. Like a lot of them are super entertaining and fun to watch. But like if you're making a VTuber model, make something fun. Like make what you want to look like. Like what would you look like if you could look like anything? Or like, do you want to look like a magical wizard from another dimension? Look like a magical wizard from another dimension. Go for it. Have fun with it. So I feel like a lot of people kind of I don't know how to phrase it, like underdo themselves.
Yeah, would you say like
they kind of limit themselves?
Some people might play it a little safe with their models.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people kind of they kind of limit themselves to what they can do. They're like, yeah, I'll just.
Oh, shoot. One moment. I think our Discord just connected. So we're gonna just circle back real quick. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
And we're on. And we're back. Right at the best part, too. Discord said, like, no, we're not gonna give you your opinion. No, you're fine. I was kind of curious. I'm like, when are they gonna notice? I was like, do they know I just, like, I was like, I've been, like, letting them go, but I was like, I don't think we're capturing any of this audio right now, which is the most unfortunate part. I'm just like, I'm so glad, like, we were going off, but I'm just like, I don't think they noticed I disconnected. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Discord just decided to say bye, and then I was like, okay, don't do that.
On my end, it didn't show that you were disconnected. It showed you were still in the call until I actually hung up.
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, the app just decided to like boot me out, which was weird. So
Discord's stinky.
Well, it's
I don't know
fine.
how much you heard of my ramble.
I think we cut off with just kind of the way that people's designs, they don't really go full front as they should be. Like they sort of pull back a little bit, and I was kind of curious like what you meant by that, with like how some people pulled back, because I was saying they were kind of going a little bit like too basic. But I would love to know what like your perspective is still.
Yeah, basically I don't know how much you heard and how much C didn't, so I'm just gonna
start from
hope
the beginning.
For the best.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of limit themselves when they design a VTuber. They're like, I'm just gonna copy and paste my real life self into the VTuber space. And like, if you want to do that, then go for it. Obviously, I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah.
But there's so much you can do with VTubing. Like, there's like, you want to be a magical wizard overlord, go for it. You want to be like a tiny fairy, do that. Be whatever the heck you want to be. Make yourself look how you want to look, like your ideal magical creature.
Yeah.
Or like cute girl or whatever. Like go for it. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I don't know if it's overrated so much as like I wish people would like just go for it. Do the thing.
There's a saying out there that I certainly agree with. To be cringe is to be free. And I think if you're not being cringe to some degree as a VTuber, you're really not doing VTubing right.
Yeah. You want to do like maid roleplay and talk in the first person or third person? Like do it. Go for it. Can live your VTuber cringe dreams.
Don't let your memes be dreams.
Yes, be free.
Be free.
Embrace the cringe.
Embrace the cringe.
But yeah, basically, yeah, that's probably my fashion pet peeve is when people just kind of give themselves very basic, simple outfits because there's so much you could be doing, and like they spend money on a model and it's like pretty decent, but the outfit is like you could be doing so much with this.
Yeah. There's a
There's
lot
so
of
much potential.
capabilities out there now, you know. It's people are able to rig anything these days. There's
it's really
the
cool.
world is your oyster, and well, as long as you have the funds to do so, the world is your oyster.
Yeah. I mean, like even without funds, there's some really awesome like free to use and like etc.
Yeah.
Or like pay like cheap customizable models and things like that.
Yeah.
There's so many options at this point.
Yeah. No, I would agree.
Yeah.
There's each and every day, I think VTubing is elevating itself.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to be in this space while it's happening in real time. I think people forget that in the moment because like we're seeing so much happen and we see so much of the bigger and better things come up almost in the day-to-day that you kind of have to remember VTubing's a pretty young subculture in itself.
No, like
I think He's in That Eye is kind of like the first sort of like instance of a VTuber if we had like someone to define by, and she's like what, 2016,
someone that's
mid 2010s.
Yeah, I know they started before that, but I don't know if she started as a VTuber. I don't know.
Yeah. But concept wise, like the tech behind it, I think is kind of definitely like 2010s, I would say.
Yeah.
So it's like we're barely into like a full decade. I don't even think we've hit a full decade yet. So I mean, it's hard to like remember that sometimes, especially when you're just like seeing so many cool like models come out and like features come out and everything. But at the end of the day, it's all just like there's so many things you can do now though.
Yeah.
And you don't have to like think that you just have to like start small or you have to like start simple.
Yeah, exactly. Live your vampire dreams.
Well, after that hot take, is there any sort of outfit aesthetic vibe like you'd like to explore or try with your model in the future? I know you said you like customizing a lot. Like a lot of what you have already is pretty customizable in itself, but are you hoping to add on to that a bit more? Or is there like a whole other aesthetic you're like, I really want to try this?
So I've got a lot of ideas. I've got a lot of outfit ideas. Right now I am planning an outfit later this year that I want to get, but like I have so many ideas. Like I've got this nightgown kind of outfit that I've got designed that I want to get for like sleepy streams. Like if I want to do just like a late night chill chatting, I could like put on my nightgown and be extra comfy. Or I know I want to do like a Galaxy Prince outfit.
Like from Tumblr?
Very specific.
No, like from
I don't know. I don't know anything about Tumblr.
No, because like, okay, oh my gosh, I have to tell you now. I'm gonna send you photos.
Oh, no.
I have to send you photos. So 2013 Tumblr, there's a specific like galaxy design aesthetic that was very popular for people. And like I hope someone else knows exactly what I'm talking about when I mention this, but like people really liked like galaxy designs back then, and I was one of those people too. I think I had
I mean, they're cool.
They're really cool. But the thing is like you have to remember with 2013 Tumblr fashion, it wasn't exactly good. So you would see like a lot of these things get applied to like just no like thought to it. It was just here's the pattern, here's the design and the coloring, and they just threw it on everything. Hats,
amazing,
backpacks, button-ups, t-shirts, Vans shoes, because those were what I had. I had Vans in a galaxy design print. Socks.
That's amazing.
Skirts, skater skirts. It was everything. Everything and anything was free real estate. So I know that's not what you're going after.
Vaguely familiar.
I'll send you pictures. I know that's not what you're
Yes,
going after,
please
but
do.
if you ever want to venture into it, I think it'd be amazing.
That would be really funny.
I think it'd be great.
That's
A
a fun
great
idea.
throwback. But yes, you
Yeah, I
mentioned
was never really
galaxies.
super big. Player. Sorry. Anyway.
No, you're good. You mentioned galaxies though. Like I'd be really curious because
Yeah.
I mean galaxies are really great too, as a whole.
Yeah. So I wanted to do like I'm trying to think how to like phrase it. I don't know, like an
Mhm.
alternate, like an alter ego kind of outfit, I guess.
Mhm.
Um I guess like I want to cosplay a character, I guess, but like as a VTuber.
Yeah.
And the idea I've got so many outfit ideas. I was thinking like a spacefaring prince that like comes from another galaxy, and so like some sort of like fancy, but like cute. Again, OG,
Yeah.
probably, but like a little bit more on the elegant side and less on like the cute side,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So I'd love to try something like that, and I
Mhm.
really wanted to get like a military kind of outfit,
Oh my
but
god.
like anime, like the cute
Yes.
like military.
Yes. Go
Like
off
that
on
sort of
that
thing.
Utena aesthetic, please. It's a
So yeah,
little
that's another one I really want to do.
it's hard to balance those sort of things because
Mm.
military is something that exists IRL, but like it's so good. It's such a good aesthetic.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
completely understand that.
yeah, I'd probably go for something like pastel,
Yeah,
so it
of
wouldn't
course.
look very
On
realistic or
brand. Of
anything.
course, of course.
But but yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, I've got ideas. I was thinking about maybe doing like a skirt for the outfit, but I don't know. I'm already misgendered enough. Oh
Understandable.
boy.
I get that.
So I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Food for thought,
But yeah, I have so many ideas.
I think
I
both
have
of those
so
would be
many.
really great. I
Like, I want like an idol outfit. I want like
Mhm.
ah, so many ideas.
That's the really
I
fun
have a
part
whole
with VTubing too, is like at, a lot of the fun comes from just outfit design and imagining outfits because like we're just
Yeah,
kind of
that's true.
all just a bunch of like people dressing up a doll
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
but it's fun. It makes for good fun. But yeah,
Yeah.
this was really great. I mean, I think this is our last fashion question actually, so I'm a little sad. This was honestly so much fun to have you,
Yeah, I
Pip.
had a lot of fun.
I'm so glad that I got to have you for our pilot episode.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you for inviting.
yeah, before we kind of, end it here, is there anything else you'd like to mention, Like just any last minute things, it doesn't have to be about fashion, any projects you have coming up, just kind of a time for you now where you're just a little like, I just want to plug this thing I'm doing that you might have not mentioned earlier,
For
it's your
sure.
time.
So I don't have an exact date on this yet, but I do have plans for like a super long, my first real miniature stream where I'm gonna build a miniature magic shop on stream. It's gonna be like hand cam. That's gonna be a bit of like a bigger event.
Hand cam
Um,
stream.
Also Sunday, I'm
Sunday.
playing a game that was given to me by the developers, which is very heckin' cool.
Wait, so
Um,
sponsored?
Sort of?
Sort of.
I don't know.
Beta. You're
Sort of
betaing.
sponsored. Well, it's already out,
Oh,
but
still, no, that's awesome that
yeah.
you got gifted it.
Yeah, so it's like sort of sponsored. Um, I got a code for being a content creator.
Lit.
So it's a strategy game. Are you familiar with Girls Frontline?
Yes, I am familiar with Girls Frontline.
Okay. It's the same developers, but it's like a strategy top-down game based on like their first ever game, and it's called Reverse Collapse Codename Bakery. And I'm super heckin' excited to play it because cute
really,
gun girls.
I was gonna say, it sounds super cute. Codename Bakery
Yeah, I'm
gives
really
very
excited.
your vibes, so I know that they've reached out to the right content creator for this.
Yes. I'm super heckin' excited. Trying to think of anything else. Honestly, I think that's about it.
Okay.
That's all I have going on. Oh wait, time
Yes.
to off, Kai.
Oh yeah, I
That
mean that's
too.
coming up. Tickets are almost sold out apparently. So like,
Yeah.
buy them
Yeah.
now. We've just finished filming the pilot episode to Fishing for Fashion, in which I have
Yes.
one more question for you, Fit, before we wrap things up today. Do you want this to be episode 0 or episode 1?
That is a great
Do you want to be the
question.
one? The only one? Or,
I vote 1 because I don't like 0.
Okay, understandable. Yeah, no, that's totally valid. Well, with that is our last question. Once again, check out FIP. They'll be streaming, what was that game again? Sunday.
Reverse Cloud Codename Victory. Sort of sponsored, I don't know if it counts.
Gifted
sort of,
by the
kind of.
developers. We'll take it. A win is a win.
Yeah.
And then, I'll be here. I'll be around. Also gonna be doing stuff Sunday. Lots of backlog to get through.
Sub to Kinyo.
And sub to FIP as well. Thank you so much again, Raider, for stopping by. Rude, thank you so much. I'm so sorry that we're cutting it off here, but this is the end of our stream today. It is a very short one, but that does come with, interviews. They might be a little bit shorter than a regular stream, but, we can find someone else to raid. Any suggestions? We're just gonna keep this raid train going.
Sounds good. No idea.
Neither do I. I mean, it's a Friday. There has to be someone on. Thank you again to everybody who showed up as well. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
I really had a lot of fun kind of putting this together. This is something I've been workshopping for a bit. I've talked to like a couple people about as well, and I'm really hopeful that this is something that'll be around for quite a long time. There's a lot of people I would love to interview. There's a lot of amazing VTuber fashion out there, and I'm very excited to just get this going. So, check out my socials one of these days once the video is out. Or you can check them out now, because we have those still going. But
yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
Thank
see
you.
Easy is still streaming. 71 just mentioned, so thank you so much. I think why not? Easy is probably just Easy is most likely, just a guess, grinding Apex.
Just a guess.
Just a guess. Just a guess. It's like no bet. And yes, there they are, playing Apex. So we're gonna give Easy a quick raid. What do we want to say? Not too sure what we want to say.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just like at a blank right now. I will say, shout out to Rue for raiding, and thank you to all the raiders who stopped by too. Once again, I keep saying it multiple times, but it always flusters me every time I get a raid. It's so appreciative, and I'm like, oh my god, people. Oh my gosh, what's a message we should send to Easy? I think I have an idea. I like sending this anytime they're playing Apex, honestly, so I'm just gonna send the same one.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's just the same one per usual. It's just, classic. Are you winning, son?
Perfect.
It's great. I think it's great. But yeah, we're gonna raid Easy, who's playing Apex. They're always winning. They're winning always. They're so good at Apex. I'm trying to get good myself. So one of these days, you'll be seeing me.
FPS.
I'm terrible too, but I love it.
PS. I'm terrible at PS.
Yes. People shooting.
Any person.
Pew pew.
Yeah, people shooting.
People shooting.
Not my strength.
Same. I'm just good at the meta. I'm only good at seer meta. If you get that, you get it.
No idea what any of that means.
We should have you try Apex.
That would go horribly.
Just for fun, just for fun. You know, between
That would
me
be
and
funny, though.
Easy, I think we could at least get one win. I think it could happen.
You could probably carry me, yeah.
Yeah, totally. It could happen. But yeah, thanks very much, everyone, again, so much. Really appreciate it. Hope everybody has a good rest of their Fridays. Otherwise, stay safe, stay sexy, stay healthy. Have a good one. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for having me.
Okay, bye.
Bye.